Part 1. Match each polynomial with its factors. Factorize the trinomial. Trial and error. Guess and check. Factorize the square term 2x squared into x and 2x. Factorize negative 15 into two parts so that if we multiply the two brackets back, we will get the x term 1x here. So here we should put 3, positive 3. Here we should put negative 5. If we multiply 3 and 2x, we get positive 6x. If we multiply x and negative 5x, we get negative 5x. So that 6x minus 5x is x. Correct. So this is A. Here, let's factorize 2x squared into x and 2x. Only one way. And we want 11x in as middle term. Okay, 15. 3 times 5, I think, right? The same. So 5, 3. 3 times 2x is 6x. Plus 5 times x is 5x. 6x plus 5x is 11x. 3 times 2x is 6x. 5 times x is 5x. 6x plus 5x is 11x. Correct. So where is this? X 2x plus 5, x plus 3, G. So this is a binomial square minus square format. Therefore put square minus square format, 2x whole square minus 3 square. So a square minus b square format. Now the factoring is 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3. By formula, where is this? E, right? E. Trinomial also 4 to 12, you can factorize into 2 times bracket 2x square minus x minus 6. So you factorize 2x square into x and 2x and 6 into 2 and 3, I think, so that you get negative 2x. So I will put here 2x square minus x minus 6. So what do you get? You want x, the midterm x. So I think this is 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 1 is 3. Yeah? Now you get 4x and 3x. We want negative x, therefore this must be negative, this must be positive. So if you multiply back, negative 4x plus 3x is negative x. Correct. 2 times, 2 in front. So where is this? This one, right? This one, D. And here binomial and common factor out. X square out. 2x minus 3. That's all. So F. X power 3 minus 27. This is cube minus cube type. Put in the format. X power 3 minus 27 is 3 power 3. By formula, x minus 3 x square plus 3x plus 3 square 9. This one, where is this? C. So it is done. Part A is done. Part 2. Write only answer for each problem. 1. Translate each sentence to an algebraic equation. The difference minus of a number n, so a number x and 20. X minus 20. The difference of x and 20 is equal to 86. So write x minus 20 is equal to 86. This is the translation. Here 5 times the number is equal to 5 times the number 5x equal to 7 less than twice the number. So twice the number is 2x. 7 less than 2x minus 7. So you write 5x is equal to 2x minus 7. The sum of this and that, 3/5 number, 3/5 x and 17 plus 17 is equal to 3/5 x plus 17 is equal to 7/8. Given 750 x 10,000 x square 500 x power 3, find the highest common factor. Highest common factor divides all three and the biggest. So we have to factorize. 750 is 2 times 375. 2 times, you can use calculator, 750 divided by 2 is equal to 375. So 375 divided by 3 is equal to 125. So 2 times, 3 times, 125. 125 divided by 5 is equal to 25. 25 is 5 square, therefore 5 power 3. 5 power 3 is 125. 125 times 2 is 250. 250 times 3 is 750 x. 1000 is 10 square, 10 power 3. 10 is 2 times 5, so 2 power 3, 5 power 3. This is 10 power 3, 1000 x square. 500 is 1000 divided by 2. Therefore 2 power 2 times 5 power 3, and here x power 3. So highest common factor, HCF must divide 2 times 3 times 5 power 3x. So here 2 power 3, 2 divides 2, 2 divides 2 power 3, 2 divides 2 square, you can take 2. So 2 divides all 3 numbers. How about 3? 3 does not divide second and third, so leave 3. 5 power 3 divides only here. 5 power 3, 5 power 3, 5 power 3 divides all 3. Therefore 2 times 5 power 3 and 8 divides all 3. So you get 250 x power 3. That this number divides all 3 given numbers, and this is the highest of such number. Least common multiple. So this number is a multiple of 750x. 750 divides LCM. 1000x squared divides LCM. 500x power 3 divides LCM. Therefore LCM must have all factors. 2 power 3, LCM must have 2 to the power 3. Then 2 square divides 2 power 3, 2 power 3 divides 2 power 3, 2 divides 2 power 3, correct. And 3, here 3 divides 3, and the 2 other numbers have no 3. 5 power 3, let's write here 2 power 3 times 3 times 5 power 3, and you have to take x power 3. X divides x power 3, x square divides x power 3, x power 3 divides x power 3, so you must take x power 3 at least. So what is this? 2 power 3 2 power 3 is 8. 8 times 2, 8 times 3 is 24. 24 times 125 is, you can use calculator, 125 times 8 times 3, 3000. 3000. So let's write 3000 8 power 3. So 3000 8 power 3 is divisible by all three numbers, and this is the smallest of this kind. 3. Solve for x. It is a linear equation because we see one variable only x and the highest degree is 1. So we have to leave x alone on the left. Move 5 first. You subtract 5 from the left hand side, you get 4x. You subtract 5 from 33 right hand side, you get 28. You divide 4x by 4, you get x. You divide 28 by 4, you get 7. So your answer is x is 7. 6. Also you leave x alone on the left. Okay, you add the left hand side 0.24. Then negative and positive cancel, 0.68. You add 0.24 to the right hand side. 0.6 plus 0.24 is 0.84. After that, you divide the left hand side by 0.6. It leaves x alone. And you divide the right hand side by 0.6. Use calculator. 0.84 divided by 0.6 is equal to 1.4. So x value is 1.4. Okay. X is equal to 1.4. See, bracket multiply might do that. So you will multiply the left hand side by 3 halves. Then 2/3 and 3 halves cancel. It leaves 1. 1 times x plus 9 is x plus 9. If you multiply the right hand side by 3 halves, you get 2 times 3 over 2 is 3. Now you subtract 9 from the left hand side, you get x. If you subtract 9 from the right hand side, 3 minus 9 is negative 6. So you get x value negative 6 is the solution. D. X is on the left, x is on the right. We should remove bracket first. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times x is 3x, 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. After 3x, 2x, we want only 1x. I will subtract 2x from the left, you get negative 6. If I subtract 2x from the right, 3x minus 2x is x. After that, I want to leave x alone, so I will add the right hand side by 12. You get x left. You add 12 to the left hand side. 12 minus x. The 12 minus 6 or minus 6 plus 12 is 6. So your answer is 6. E is an inequality. So to make the view clearer, let's remove the denominators 3, 4 and 12. To remove these 3, 4 and 12, we will multiply the left hand side and right hand side of the inequality by 12. Yeah? So 12 is the least common multiple of 3, 4 and 12. So if you divide 3 and 2/3 x by 12, you get 8x. 8x. If you multiply 3/4 by 12, you got 9. If you multiply 25 by 12 by 12, 12 and 12 cancel, you get 25. Okay. We will subtract 9 from the left hand side, you get 8x. You subtract 9 from the right hand side, you got 16. You divide the left hand side by 2, you get x, left hand side by 8. Yeah, if you divide the right hand side by 8, you get 2. So not equation, yeah, less than. You divide by positive number, so you don't need to change inequality direction. X is less than 2. All numbers smaller than 2 are the solutions to the given inequality. F. So let's remove fractions. You multiply the left hand side by 4. 4 and 4 cancel. 5x minus 3. You multiply the right hand side by 4. You got 32. And let's add 3 on the left, to the left, you get 5x, yeah. If you add 3 to the right, 35. If you divide the left hand side by 5, you will get x. If you divide the right hand side by 5, you get 7. So your answer, solution set is all numbers greater than 7. Here we want to get x alone, so let's remove 5 first. Negative 2, negative 5. Negative 2 minus 5 is minus 7. Negative 7. 5 minus 7x minus 5 is negative 7x. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. Then you divide the middle term by negative 7, you get 8. If you divide negative 2 by negative 7, you get 2 by 7, and reverse the sign because you switch signs. Yeah. And if you divide negative 7 and negative 7, you get 1. Here less than or equal to becomes greater than or equal to. So if you write in the good ordering, the smaller one first, 2, 7 on the left, 8 between, and 1 on the right. So the solution set is all numbers between 2, 7 and 1, including 1, excluding 2, 7. H. Here also, there is only one x in the middle, so you try to leave x alone in the middle. So you multiply the left hand side by midterm and the right hand side by 4/3. 3 4 times 4/3 is 1. 1 times x minus 1 is x minus 1. Okay, if you multiply 15 and 4/3, you got 20. Yeah? So this is 20, this is 12, 12. So you got 12 smaller than x minus 1 less than 20. So we don't want 1, therefore you add 1 to the middle, you get 8. You add 1 to 20, you get 21. You add 1 to 12, you get 13. So your solution set is all numbers greater than 30 and less than 21. I. Cube root. Let's remove the cube root. So you raise power 3 on the left and power 3 on the right. Power 3 and cube root cancels, 2x minus 1 is left. Negative 3 to the power 3 is negative 3, negative 3, negative 27. So if you add 1 to the left, you get 2x. If you add 1 to the right, you get negative 26. If you divide the left hand side by 2, you get x. If you divide the right hand side by 2, you get negative 13. This is your answer, negative 13. Here you must take care because this is square root. Okay, take square and take square. A square is equal to, on the square and square root cancels. So this is the quadratic equation. How to solve the quadratic equation? You put in the standard form. Move all to the left and factorize the left hand side. This is not very difficult. Yeah, 8 minus 1, you factorize 3 into 3 times 1, 1 times 3, negative, negative, then you get positive 3, and here negative 8, negative 3 is negative 4. So by zero factor probability, x minus 1 is, now by zero factor probability, x minus 1 is 0 or x minus 3 is 0. So x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 3. Okay, but you need to check. If you put 1, 4 times 1, because original equation has square root, yeah? Square root of negative numbers does not exist. So 4x minus 3 must be 0 or positive. So 4x must be at least 3, x must be at least 3/4. So both 1 and 3 are more than 3/4, so they are solutions. If you want to actually check, put 1 here, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 minus 3 is 1, square root of 1 is 1, and here 1 is 1 on the left and right, the same. If you put 3 in x, you get 4 times 3 is 12, 12 minus 3 is 9, square root of 9 is 3, on the left x is 3, the same. So both are solutions. Here the two brackets, the two factors, the multiplication of the two factors is 0, therefore by zero factor probability x minus 4 is 0 or 5 plus 2x is 0. So you solve this, you will get x is 4, this is the solution, and here 2x is negative 5, x is negative 5 and 2, yeah, you check carefully. L, yeah, a square, standard form, yeah, a square minus 80x plus 80 is 0, factorize x times x, factorize 80, here 18 you want, so you get negative 10, negative 8, yeah, this is, so negative 10, 8, negative 8 is and negative 18 is 0. By zero factor probability, x minus 10 is 0, x is 10, x minus x is 0, x is 8. Two solutions. M, factorize the left hand side. This is no trinomial, so mixed type, but you can guess how to do, yeah, 2 here, 2 yeah, x power 3 and x power 2, yeah. If you consider these two together, x square, you take out x square, 2x plus 1 is left, minus here 49, you will take the common factor 49 out, you get 2x, yeah, plus 1, yeah, 2 plus 1 is 0. Okay, now here minus, on the left, one factor is 2x plus 1, and in the second term, 2x plus 1 is a factor also. Therefore, common factor, you get 2x plus 1 common factor out. Inside, you leave a square minus 49. So, square minus square form, yeah, 49 is what square? A 7 square is 49, yeah, so x plus 7, x minus 7 by formula, yeah. So, three factors. This is 0, yeah, 0, so 2x plus 1, 0, or x plus 7, 0, or x minus 7, 0. If you solve 2x plus 1 is 0, 2x is negative 1, x is negative 1 half, x is negative 7, and 8 minus 7, 0, x is 7, 3 solutions. Yeah, this is mixed factoring. And is fractional exponent, but if you notice, 2/3 is 2 times 1/3. Therefore, if you write x to the power 1/3 y, 4y, okay, you view like this, and here this is x to the power 1/3 square. So y square minus 4y minus 5 is 0, yeah, this format. So factorize the trinomial. H to the power 1/3 square is factored into h to the power 1/3, h to the power 1/3. Here negative 5, you want negative 4. So this is negative 5. Yeah. 5x to the power 1/3. Here plus 1. Here h to the power 1/3 minus 5x to the power 1/3 is negative 4x to the power 1/3. Correct. Now you get this. By zero factor property, h to the power 1/3 minus 5 is 0. H to the power 1/3 is 5. H to the power 1/3 plus 1 is 0, or h to the power 1/3 is negative 1. Yeah, but what we want is h. So you take power 3 on the left and power 3 on the right. So what values do you get? You get h is 5 to the power 3 is 125. Negative 1 to the power 3 is negative 1. Two solutions. Alright. Okay. Solve the equation. Solve for s, then you must change to the form where s is on the left, all others are on the right. So here s is here. You try to leave s alone. So I will, this is negative, yeah? I don't like negative, so I will add the left hand side by 1/6. So 1/6 minus 1/6 is 0. 1 by d is left on the right, on the left. On the right, 1/a plus 1/s. Okay. After that, 1/s is positive. You will remove 1/a. Yeah? You subtract 1/a from the right hand side. You get 1/s left. And on the left, 1/t minus 1/a. Okay, you get this. So s. So I want s. So if you multiply all by s, this is okay, but you can 1/s, you can combine the left hand side also. Multiply a and d, ad. 1/d is a/at. 1/a is t/at, like this. On the left, one fraction. On the right, one fraction. So you can do upside down. So you change 1/s to s. And you move also the left hand side upside down. A/a minus t. This is one way of processing. You can choose another way also. Sorry, not here. You have to write here a/a minus t. Okay. Okay, I will have to delete. Move this. Okay, now this one. B, solve for L. I have to change this. So L is equal to L must be alone on the left. All others must be on the right. So I will move everything on the left. WLH is V. So I will divide the left hand side by W and H. Then I leave L alone. If I divide V on the right by W and H, I get V over WH. Only one time. V over WH. This is 4. Okay, 5. The equation x square minus 5x plus 7 is 0 is to be solved using the quadratic formula. This one, what are a and b? You are thinking about the equation ax square plus bx plus c is 0. The solution to ax square plus bx plus c is 0 is given by this formula. Okay, so if you compare the two, a is 1, b is negative 5, c is 7. Okay, so what is the value of b? Negative 5. For the discriminant, b square minus 4ac, okay, think about b square minus 4ac is negative 5 square minus 4 times 1 times 7. So this is 25, positive 25 minus 28, so negative 3. So square root of negative 3, square root of negative 3 does not exist, not a real number. No solution. Okay, square root does not exist, no number, no solution. 6. A painting had a value of $650. 1 year later, the value increased by 12%. So 12% of what? 12% of the original value. Yeah, the mean is. So what is the new value? The new value is 650 plus 12% of 650. Okay, that is 650 plus 12 over 100 times 650. Okay, so 650 plus 12 over 100 is 0.12 multiplied by 650. Okay, use a calculator. So I will use calculator. 650 plus 0.12 times 650 is equal to 728. Okay, $728. 7. Of all the students enrolled at Assumption University, 6% are in School of Law, and there are 180 students in School of Law. So 6% is equal to 180. How many students are enrolled at Assumption University? How many students? X. So 6% of x is equal to 180. This is what is given. Yeah, 6% of x is 180. So 6% is 6 divided by 100.06 of is multiplied by x, 180. So if you divide the left hand side by 0.06, you leave x alone. If you divide the right hand side by 0.06, what do you get? Choose calculator. 180 divided by 0.06 is equal to 3000. Okay, so 3000 students. 6% of 3000 is, for every 106 students are in law. So for 30 hundredths, 180 students in law. Yeah, correct. 8. Rosie deposits 300 into a saving account that has a simple interest rate. So if you see simple interest, you think of the equation I is PRT. 300 P principal, R is 2.4%. 2.4% is 2.4 by 100.024. Okay, T is T years. How many years? 4.5 years. Okay, multiplying 300 and 0.024 and 4.5, and you get the answer. how much interest I, okay, use calculator. 300 times 0.024 times 4.5 years equal to 32.4 dollars. I got this 32.4. 9. If the simple interest on $6,000 for 6 years is simple interest, then you think of the equation. Interest is equal to principal times interest rate times number of years. So I is what is the interest rate? R. What is R? Okay, so 6,000 on 6,000. 6,000 is principal. R is unknown. R percent, yeah? R is okay. T 6 years, interest 1,800. So if you divide both sides by 6,006, you get 1,800. 6,006 on the left, R is left. So use calculator. $1,800 divided by 6,000 equal to 0.3. 0.3 divided by 6 is equal to 0.05. R is 0.05. So R is 0.05. 0.05 is 5 divided by 100. So you write 5%. Okay, 5%. 10. Ryan purchased a DVD player on sale. The original price was that much. The sales price was that much. So discount. Yeah? What is a markdown percent? Okay, markdown fact. Markdown is 154.3 original price minus 132.17. Use calculator. 132.17 minus 154.3 minus 132.17. 22.13. Markdown is $22.13. Markdown percent is based on original price, okay, not the selling price. So markdown is 22.13. The original price is 154.3. Percentage form 100. Compute this. Use calculator. 22.13 divided by 154.3 multiplied by 100 is equal to 14.34. Yeah, a little more. 14.34% is alright. 11. A computer store buys a computer system at a cost of 465.6. The selling price is cost price. Selling price was at 776. Okay, selling price is higher, therefore mark up. But after a year, the computer did not sell. The store then advertises a 40% markdown on 776 computer system. Find the sales price. So discount is 40% off 776. So originally 776 and markdown is 40%. 40 over 100.4 off 776. This is a markdown. Okay, original price, tag price. Yeah, this is the actual sales price. Use calculator. 776 minus 0.4 times 776 equal to 465.6. So this is the original price, $465.6. So the same as cost. Real has a weekend job, advertising, and upcoming play. He has two options for being paid. Option A is an hourly wage of $7, but option B is a 6% commission on all money made at the play. He plans to work 7 hours each day on Saturday and Sunday, so totally 14 hours. A real estimates the play will make $2,000 this weekend. So if he chooses option B, he will get 6% of 2,000. 6% of 2,000 is 6 over 100 times 2,000. 6 over 100 is 0.06 multiplied by 2,000. So use calculator. $120. Here 14 hours, each hour makes $7. 14 times 7, use calculator, $98. Setting. Curry has $500 in his saving account at the beginning of the summer. He wants to have at least $200 in the account by the end of the summer. He wants to withdraw $25 each week for food, clothes, and movie tickets. Let X be the number of weeks Capri can withdraw. Write an algebraic inequality that represents Capri's situation. So inequality is at least the rest of the money must be at least 200. So greater than or equal to 200. So what is the rest of the money? Originally 500. 500 minus every week 25. How many weeks? X. So this must be satisfied. B. What is the maximum weeks can Capri withdraw money from his account? Okay, if he solve this one. I will add 25x to the left. I will add 25x to the right. I will subtract 200 from 500. I will subtract 200 from the right hand side. I will divide 300 by 25. You use calculator. Yeah. If you divide 300 by 25, you get 12. If you divide 25x by 25, you get 8. So if you write 8 on the left, 8 is smaller than or equal to 12. So you cannot take out $25 more than 12 weeks. Yeah. So maximum number of weeks is 12. Part 3. Show your box for these 5 problems. Solve. 3a squared plus 5a minus 4 is 0 by the quadratic formula. This formula is for this equation. A squared plus bx plus c is 0. Therefore compare the two equations, then you get a is 3, b is 5, c is negative 4. So enter in the formula negative 5, b squared is 5 squared, 4, a is 3, c is negative 4. 2a 2 times 3. Simplify. Negative 5 plus and minus square root of 25 plus, minus and minus plus 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. 2 times 3 is 6. Negative 5 plus and minus square root of 25 plus 48 is 73, right? Okay, by 6. 73, you cannot divide by 2, you cannot divide by 3, you cannot divide by 5, you cannot divide by 7, you cannot divide by 11. Therefore this is a prime. So these are two solutions to solve the inequality. X on the left, X on the right. So let's remove 5 first. Multiply the left hand side by 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times the fraction is 7/8. On the right, 5 times negative x is negative 5/8. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, I will move 7x to the right. If I add 7x to the left, I get 10. If I add 7x to the right, I get 2x plus 15. If I subtract 15 from the right, I get 2x. If I subtract 15 from the left, I get negative 5. If I divide 2x by 2, I get x. If I divide negative 5 by 2, I get negative 5 by 2. So if you write smaller on the left, x is smaller than negative 5 by 2. All numbers less than negative 5 by 2 are the solution set. 3. Solve the equation x divided by x minus 3 is equal to x plus 3 divided by x plus 5. So to remove denominators, you multiply both sides with the least common denominator. That is x minus 3 times x plus 5. You divide the left hand side by x minus 3 times x plus 5. Then x minus 3 and x minus 3 cancels, and x times x plus 5 is left on the left. On the right, if you multiply the right hand side by LCD, x plus 5 and x plus 5 cancels, x plus 3 and x minus 3 are left. So remove bracket, distribute x to x and 5. On the right also, x squared minus 3x plus 3x minus 9. Therefore, x squared minus 9 is left. So x squared. If you subtract x squared from the left hand side, you leave 5x. If you subtract x squared from the right hand side, you get negative 9. This is a linear equation. Now if you divide the left hand side by 5, you get x. If you divide the right hand side by 5, you get negative 9 by 5. So if the equation is true, then x must be negative 9 by 5. And conversely, if x is negative 9 by 5, then 5x will be equal to negative 9, and x squared plus 5x will be equal to x squared minus 9. And if this is true, this will be true. Then if this is true, if you divide both sides by x minus 3 and x plus 5, then you will get this back. And check if x is negative 9 by 5, can x minus 3 be 0? No. Can x plus 5 be 0? No. So this is okay. Therefore, this is a solution. For a businessman wishes to invest $50,000 in two investments, a tax-free fund and a money market fund, paying 7.1% and 14.5% respectively. That means simple interest. So simple interest formula I is PRT. Two investments, I1 plus I2. Your I1 interest from first investment, interest from second investment is P1 R1 T1 plus P2 R2 T2 separately. How much should he invest in each fund in order to realize the gain means interest? 1 year T is 1. This is I. So let's write I is 5622. P1, how much? Let's say X. Let us say that he invested X dollars for 7.1%. Then, because he has 50,000, the rest will be 50,000 minus X. 50,000 minus X dollars will be 14.5% for 14.5%. Okay. Now X times 7.5% is 7.5 divided by 100. Therefore, this is 0.071 R1. T1, 1 year. Okay, investment number 2, principal 50,000 minus X and R 14.5%. 14.5 divided by 100. This is 0.145. T2 also 1 year. So this is the equation. Solve for X. Okay, this is the linear equation. 0.071x plus 50,000 times 0.145. Use the calculator. $50,000 times 0.145 is equal to 7,250 minus X times 0.145 X. Now this X and this X, what do you get? So if you subtract 7,250 from both sides, you get on the left this one, and on the right 7,250 disappears, and 0.071 minus 0.145. 0.071 minus 0.145 is equal to negative 0.074x. So if you divide both sides by negative 0.074, you will get the answer. Okay, on the right, 5622 minus 7250 is equal to negative 1628. On the right, negative 0.074x. If you divide the right hand side by negative 0.074, you get X. Then if you divide the left hand side by negative 1628 by negative 0.074, you get positive 1628 by 0.074. Use calculator. 1628 divided by 0.074. 22,000. So your answer is $22,000. $22,000 for 7.1%, or you can write tax-free fund. Okay, and the rest is 50,000 minus 22,000. Use calculator. $28,000 for money market fund, or you can write for 14.5%. 5. You have to simplify this. So let's try first. Changing negative to positive exponents. X to the power negative 2 is by definition 1 over x squared. Y to the power negative 2 is equal to 1 over y squared. Now you have to add here, after that divide, right? So add first. So add the two fractions in the denominator, then you change two fractions into the two fractions with the same common denominator. So you change 1 over a squared to the fraction with denominator a squared, y squared. So you must put y squared here. Y squared divided by a squared, y squared is equal to 1 over a squared. Correct, the first one. And the second one, 1 over y squared is equal to a squared over a squared, y squared. Then, because they have the same denominator, you just add the numerators. Okay, now this is the same as you divide 1 by the denominator, a y squared plus a squared, or a squared y squared. So this is 1 multiplied by, put the fraction upside down, a squared y squared. Let's write a squared plus y squared instead of y squared plus a squared. We favor a. So if you multiply by 1, the fraction does not change. So this is the simplest writing of the answer.